number 16, and he is nominated by Taronga Musical Society. No, Theatre.
End of the world. Definition: death and destruction of life on Earth. Idiomatic: any change that seems catastrophic or devastating. In my first piece, titled The End of the World, I will delve into how the end of the world can stem from irrational and anxiety-induced thoughts. I was but 9 years old when I caught a rumor that ran around from ear to ear in the school playground that someone's father or someone's friend knew the hour when the world would end. Terror took hold as I heard it told. All the way home and in bed, I thought of the awful day that would come, the sick world shuddering like a drum, then all on fire, and the cries and groans, with the stars falling like huge hailstones. And the moon red, as the Bible said. The day dawned and the sky grew dire with the northwest glare and gloom. I saw the signs in the arch of doom as tremblingly to school I trod, to wait the hour of the wrath of God. But the day went by, and I did not die. The world's end was not yet. And I was glad, but would I have been if the child had seen what the man had seen? Oh, when will this monstrous spinning top, wheeled in its trance-like circuit, stop, and the last sun set on its fume and fret? Apocalypse, Armageddon, Doomsday. These are all common themes in disaster movies, but the end of the world can mean a lot of different things. For young Biz of Dowling, as you've just seen, the end of the world could mean humanity descending into madness. Fires, floods, riots in the street, or perhaps if the moon decided to collide with the sun. Or, for some of you, how you felt 5 years ago when a new, wide-spreading virus sent waves of panic across our planet, sending it into uncertainty. Today I would like to share how tragic and traumatic events can be the metaphorical end of someone's world. I will explore how the end of the world happened for two more characters I'll be portraying, from the guilt and grief associated with the loss of a loved one, to how trauma can haunt young, vulnerable people. In this extract from Stephen King's 1986 novel It described a teenage Bill Denver's guilt associated with the loss of his little brother Georgie, and how this tragedy ended Bill's world. The boat had killed George, but Richie was right. It hadn't been like handing George a loaded gun to play with. Bill hadn't known what was going to happen. No way he could. He drew a deep, shuddering breath. Feeling something like a rock, something he hadn't even known was there, go rolling off his chest. All at once, he felt better. Better about everything. He opened his mouth to tell Richie this, and burst into tears instead. Alarmed, Richie put an arm around Bill's shoulder, after taking a quick glance around to make sure no one who might mistake them for a gay couple was looking. You're okay, he said. You're okay, Billy, right? Come on, turn off the waterworks. I didn't want to get killed. Bill sobbed. That wasn't on my mind at all. Christ, Billy, I know it wasn't, Richie said. If you wanted to scrub him, you would have pushed him down the stairs or something. Richie patted Bill's shoulder clumsily, gave him a hard little hug before letting go. Come on, quit bawling, okay? You sound like a baby. Little by little, Bill stopped. And he still hurt, but this hurt seemed cleaner, as if he had cut himself open, taken something out that was rotting inside of him. And that feeling of relief was there too. I didn't want him to get killed, Bill repeated. And if you tell anybody I was crying, I'll bust your nose. I won't tell, Richie said. Don't worry. I mean, he was your brother, for God's sakes. If my brother got killed, I'd cry my fucking head off. You don't have a brother. Yeah, but if I did, you would? Of course. Richie paused, fixing Bill with a wary eye, trying to decide if Bill was really over it. He was still wiping his red eyes with a snot rag, but Richie decided he probably was. Look, all I meant is that I don't know why George would want to haunt you. So maybe the picture's got something to do with, well, with that other, the clown. I will conclude my program today with an extract from the play A Terrible Fate of Humpty Dumpty by David Calcutt, in which a boy named Sammy is being interrogated by the police after his classmate Terry tragically dies as a result of bullying. This play explores themes of human nature and how we, like Sammy, so often fail to recognize a dangerous situation until it's too late, leading to tragedy. I'll now take this time to thank you all for listening to my program, and hope it has brought some insight into how someone's end of the world might not always be the end of their life. I'm sorry. We tried to help, but I'm sorry. We killed him. It was an accident. Sort of. Nobody wanted it to happen. Except Stubbs, perhaps. I wouldn't put anything past Stubbs. I mean, he's mad, Stubbs is. Round the bend. It was him that started it all. Started having a go at Terry. I don't know why. He just decided to have it in for him. He'd only been at school for about a week. He was in my class. I'd spoken to him a few times. He seemed alright. A bit quiet, a bit shy, but he was alright. And then Stubbs decided to have it in for him. Nobody knows why. I mean, nobody knows how Stubbs' mind works. I'm trying to remember! It was about a week after we started school. We was in the playground, just talking together. And then Stubbs and some of the others came up, and I said, "Oh, right, really? It's just having a joke." They like to have a joke. It's because you're new. Once you settle in, they won't bother you no more. Terry didn't believe me. He knew they wouldn't leave him alone. I knew it too. tell. Stubbs had it in for him from then on, and the others just followed Stubbs. Me too, I suppose. There was something about Terry. I don't know what it was, just something that made you want to just have a go at him. He never stood up for himself. He just stood there and took it. That's how it went. Every day, week after week, getting onto him, making him bring money, waiting for him after school. They never beat him up or anything. Because they didn't need to. He did everything they said. I wish he stood up for himself. Just once. That would have been better than giving in all the time. Stubbs got to hate him more and more because he took it. He couldn't understand him, you see. He couldn't understand why he just took it all the time. I know I should have done something. Should have told somebody. But it was my mates, though. Can't tell on your mates, can you? It was Stubbs. He was the one. I was scared of Stubbs. Everybody was. It was like it was. I don't know. Just bad. Right the way through. He made everybody act like him. You couldn't help it. It was Stubbs. I never told anybody. He stayed away from school the whole of that week. They didn't seem bothered about it. They never even talked about it. I thought, perhaps they'd forgotten all about him. So I decided to go around his house, tell him that everything was alright again, he could start coming back to school. I never got the chance. The day I was going to do that, Terry's dad came to school. Stubbs saw his dad. That's when it all started again. Stubbs told Terry he'd have to take a little test. He wanted everyone to be at the wax ground after school. I told him to go home. I said, go home, Terry! Don't wait around here! Are you around the bend? Do you know what's going to happen to you? You've still got time. This Stubbs is going to get you. I told him to go. Before it was too late. But it was too late. Pete threw the frisbee. It got stuck in the pylon. Stubbs made Terry climb up for it. They all did. Chanting Humpty Dumpty, over and over and over again. I begged him to come down. I'm sorry, Terry. I laid you down. I tried, but it wasn't good enough. I'm sorry. Forgive me.